Yeah, it's just stopped, so I'm sorry about that. And yeah, we'll continue with the building, and yeah, my bad, guys.
Hold up, Knight. Knight?
Attention. Tomorrow's tactical briefing has been postponed. A new time and date will be forthcoming.
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
Oh, God. Old having a stick.
Proctor Teagan,
What brings you to me today?
Excuse me.
set me up.
Be my guest.
When I get off duty, that's Salisbury. Steak is mine.
I don't know about Scribe Naraya. I think she loves her little zoo a bit too much.
Sure that's worth taking with us?
So you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on the team.
Since FEV. Those are the sick projects the Institute's working on. If you're looking for another safe haven, there's shelter. And supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
The Brotherhood behind us will never fall.
Welcome aboard, brother.
Hopefully the next recovery team will bring back some decent supplies. We're having to get real creative.
It sounds like we owe you our gratitude for wiping out those monsters at Fort Strong. Now, did you have...
Welcome back. I heard about the operation at Fort Strong. Any injuries that require attending to?
Doesn't it feel good to be a part of something as important as the Brotherhood?
Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
Wow, my bad guys for what happened to the stream. I just realized what happened, my bad. What's up, man? Thanks for joining the stream again. Sorry about what happened, guys.
I'll send for you if I need it.
So, you ready to get this show on the road?
Good to meet you, pal. You're one of the good guys.
Get that out of your system.
If you ain't been up to... Grey Garden. You should... to go. Whole place is run by robots.
Don't much care for good.
I don't even think I have fucking copper here. I need copper. 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 I don't have no more, do I? Nope.
Well, if anyone...
Fuck. Well, whatever then. We'll deal with it, I guess. If not, just keep making trips over and over again.
I can't talk right now.
What now? What do I do now? Power up the signature. Already did that, you dumb bitch. Power up the signal. Yeah, I did that already. Are you stupid?
I'm too busy to speak right now.
Elder Maxon.
I can't talk right now. I have a lot on my mind.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? Fuck, man.
I'm occupied at the moment. We'll speak later.
Sir.
I'll send for you if I need you. Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all.
Fucking finally figured that shit out by
we've
myself.
attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, We don't know exactly what's gonna happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Nothing's gonna stop me when I'm so close to the answers I'm looking for.
Eager to get inside, huh? Good. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
First, let me get a selfie.
Pull yourself together and get up onto that platform.
Wait, you salty bitch.
Changed your mind, huh? Right. Keep this thing warmed up for you.
To buy some ammo for all of my motherfucking guns. Oh, where's my shotgun? Oh, I can buy another one then. Freaking 1400.
If you're looking for ammunition or weapons...
Attention all personnel. Research patrols are a crucial facet of our operation here in the Commonwealth.
You know those synths with the plastic faces?
Any Brotherhood soldiers that have not received a research patrol assignment should speak to Proctor Quinlan immediately.
What
can I get for you today?
Let me see what you have.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face. Can I help you with anything?
I'll take a look.
Got some choice weapons that just came in.
Don't worry. You'll get used to sleeping comfortably under my chest in the chamber.
Responsibility, but we'll get the job done. Don't let Ingram catch you standing around. He'll be our reporter for you.
The duty shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
Better to save our ammo, don't you think?
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto...
You have
wanted
your
to get into the
assignments.
Institute, right? Well, what are you waiting for? Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place.
Wow, this is so cool.
People, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Can't pick this. Would need the key. Broken. Useless. Only opens with a key. Don't have the key. Jammed. No way to pick this. Would need the key. Can't pick this. Don't have the key. No use.
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up scraping rust off the Pridman's hull. From the outside. When it comes to keeping the Pridman running, Proctor England's the best.
So you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on it.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. Are you in or are you out? Make up your mind. Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Alright guys, my bad. I had to redo this. I need to look for that key. I think I missed something, I guess.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
I guess I fucking don't know what I'm supposed to do then. Whatever.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Broken. Don't have the key. Can't pick this. opens with a key. Jammed. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean. It's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes.
What's going on?
It's me.
Father?
Your dad.
Father!
I'm here, Sean. Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Damn it. Sean! Open the door!
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know.
Just... help me understand.
I promised answers, but I need... You have traveled. It's good to... I am.
Uh-huh. It's really you? After all this time?
Yes. It's true.
Sure.
But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant. A 10-year-old boy. You believe that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us. I'm glad we see it the same way. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Oh, I can convince you of that. Just give me time.
Yo, guys, I'll be right back. I have to go do something, so I'll be right back, guys. Alright,
What
guys,
else
I am
can I
back.
say?
I'm back, guys.
To
I go
ease your
do something
mind.
for my friend real quick.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. I've gone over the records of the incident, of course.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And has it always been?
Right.
For many years, with all the... What?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. I've been a part of some... and now,
boy.
after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Does it?
Yes, that's what I want.
I know.
I'm hungry.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home. You want to... And finally, Doctor...
Alright, boy. Move out my fucking way, old... No. Are you fucking joking?
This a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grimy dust?
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Oh, boy.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he...
Carry on, sir. I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence. Good evening. Good to see you. Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
Oh, fuck. Weirdo.
approved food supplement 77 has been discontinued.
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
The fuck waters? Bitch, open the fuck up. Oh. Yo, what's up, Kyle? Thanks for joining the stream, man. Kyle, fuck out of here, Kyle. Kyle, that's not cool, man.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Drive
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes. That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, phase item is no longer.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
If I wanted to kill you, we wouldn't be talking.
That's a fair point. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying. Either you get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about. Deal?
Deal.
All right. Dr. Virgil's lab was in the Biosciences Division. I can give you a code that will get you into the section, but the lab itself has been sealed, so you'll have to breach it on your own. I'd tell you to be quiet about it, but your brotherhood and discretion isn't exactly your strong suit. And finally, if you get caught, we never had this conversation. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel.
Nominal.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're
You're
dragging
here,
their
sir.
feet on
Glad
the
you made
targeting
it.
package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
Hey, Doc.
You going soft on me, Alana? So, here you are. Justin Ao, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.